All right, it's time to get started. You have ordered your challenge pack, your Shakeology, your portion control containers. They're all on the way. You should have access to your all access pass within 24 to 48 hours from when you order, and directions on that are in the welcome email. But I'm going to go ahead and walk you through what you truly need to do in order to get started with your program. Okay. So first thing I want to show you is the group that you've been added to. I'm going to share my screen real quick. Get out of there. Okay, we are Fight the Funk. Fight the Funk. That's what we're trying to do this month, people. And it'll change. Fight the Funk is just what we're calling it right now, and that's cool. So this will change, and your notifications will change. And sorry, not sorry. All right, so what do? What is this group? This group is full of women that are trying to get their ish together, get their healthy eating on, get their daily workouts on, lose pounds, lose inches, feel better about themselves, feel more confident. This is your daily accountability. This is where we go so that you have a place to vent, you have a place to celebrate your victories. This is your home base. So I want you to actually, day one, I want you to scroll through this. I want you to get to know people. Look at Anne. She's dripping with sweat on day 5 with Shanti. Killer today. She got her vegetables picked up. Look at that. She's making kale chips. I hate kale chips, just saying. This is one of our, Beth Westhoff is one of our veterans in this group. She's been with me over a year. She's on Body Beast. This is awesome. I love that she does this. I do this in a lot of my workouts as well, just so I can stick with it. She says what day she's on. She knows how many she has that she's been at, the total program days, so she knows where she's at. And then she adds what else she did. Beth always does abs. She is an ab fanatic, and I'm going to show you exactly why she's an ab fanatic. Look at these pictures. Look at these abs. Boom. Got a nice smile. Look at that. Look at that. I love it. So we are posting pictures. She does not post those kinds of pictures all the time. She's got to be coaxed to do it. Just look right here. So Julie Wilson asked for a progress picture. So here goes. People want to see how they're doing. Okay. So not only are you supposed to scroll through here and see what other people post, I encourage you, look at that. She's got 13 comments on there. She's got 8 people are liking what she's doing. I encourage you to support other people on their journey. What is Rhonda doing? And you're just scrolling through here and you're finding different people just sharing their life. That is what I expect of you, because guess what? Anne, day 3, and then Anne again on day 5. And I bet I can scroll through there and find day 4. Okay? So that is helping them show up. Now, another place to go within this Fight the Funk group is your files section. Okay? So we've got a 21-day fix eating plan, a PDF that I put in there. Let's see if it actually opens. Okay, this is the actual eating plan from the 21-day fix. This is your portion control. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to read through this. Yes, you're going to want to read through this. I've already sent you the Excel spreadsheet, the meal plan, but this is where all the ins and outs are. There's even recipes in here. So it talks about water. Talks about what you can say or what you can drink with coffee and tea. It's got a just say no, stay away from cream, half and half, non-dairy creamer, lots of sugar, artificial sweeteners, weird Italian syrups, chocolate syrups. This is all about your coffee and your teas and stuff like that. Then we have our calorie charts. I've sent you an Excel spreadsheet based on your weight that you gave me, and I've calculated your container counts. I did that based on, based on this calculation right here. So as you lose weight, that calculation changes and your calorie count changes as well. So it's really, really, really super important that you stay up to date. I would weigh yourself every 3 to 4 weeks. I don't think that daily weigh-ins are healthy or necessary, and I don't think that weekly weigh-ins are healthy or necessary. We all have things that come up in our lives where we're holding on to more water weight, where we're more stressed and we're eating bad, and a 3-week average is a good thing to keep in mind. So those containers, these are the acceptable or approved list of foods that can go into those containers. You have your yellow containers, which is carbs. You have your red containers, which is protein. You have your purple fruits. Green is vegetables. Now, this is key. The items listed first at the top, those are the most acceptable things that you should eat or that you can eat. The things listed at the bottom, are least, okay? They've got the least amount of nutritional value. They're not going to add to your diet as well as the things at the top of the list, okay? So now if you scroll back to your container counts, you'll see that this is how you have to arrange your day in order to fit in all the containers. So you're going to eat 4 green containers if you're in the 1,500 calorie. You're going to eat 3 purple. You're going to eat 4 protein red containers. You're going to eat 3 yellows. You're going to eat 1 healthy fat, which is the blue, and 1 seeds and dressings, which is the orange. And so all you have to do is arrange those throughout your day. So start your day with some eggs. There's your protein. And then throw a banana in your purse to eat on the way to the work, the job, the place where you do the work and make the money. And that's going to be a purple container. And you just look at this and you see, when am I going to snack? Okay. So now that you know what's in the containers and all that stuff, then they give you recipes as well. And they're going to tell you how many containers. This contains a green container and a teaspoon. Teaspoon is your oils. Hard-boiled eggs, it's a red container. Tempeh, red container. Chicken, it's going to tell you what to use on them for spices. This is all done by color of the containers. Shakeology is a red container. It's going to give you a few different Shakeology recipes. That is a great place to start. The first thing I did when I got my box is I opened it up. Do not set your box in the corner. Do not set your Shakeology and your containers in the corner and be too afraid to open them. I have had this happen with several clients, and it doesn't do you any good. Okay, open it up, make your first shake. Shakeology, it changed my fitness game. It really, really did. And I was nervous to try it, but, so were you. You probably didn't say yes on the first try, right? Okay, so restaurant food. No, you don't have to eat at home. You don't have to eat at home for every single meal. If you want to go out and get yourself a cheese pizza, just know it's going to cost you those containers. If you want to go out and get yourself a chicken, beef, vegetable stir fry, it's going to cost you those containers. If you will notice, most of the restaurant food is costing you yellow containers. So if you know you're going to go out to eat, you don't want to eat a bunch of yellow containers before you go out to eat. Save them up and use them for when you do go eat out with family and friends. Okay? So definitely you've got to approach this as you've got to have a strategy when it comes to your container system. And eating out is definitely a yellow and a blue kind of event. So you get used to it. It takes practice. It takes failure. You'll definitely get used to it. So this is a way that this is how they line out one of their days. So choose one for breakfast: hard-boiled eggs, cooked oatmeal with steel cuts and ground cinnamon, and sliced apples, or Greek yogurt, cereal, blueberries, or turkey bacon, bread, and strawberries. So you can choose any of those, or you make your own up. See how they all use all different ingredients, but all use the same container count? Pretty cool. Snack, they've got different Shakeology recipes right there. Lunch, all the same container counts, lots of different ingredients. And I've also done this on the Excel spreadsheet, okay? So there you go. All right, so read through that. Read through that. Now, I'm going to stop the share. The next thing you need to do is you need to reach out to your coach, to the person that invited you, to the person that sent you your link. You need to reach out to your coach and you need to say, okay, I've read the 21-day fixed meal plan guide. I know how to access my workouts, or do you? Now I'm going to show you how to access your workouts. All right, let's go. Come on, let me go. No. All right, here we go. Club. You're going to go to club.teambeachbody.com. You can also use Fire Stick, Roku, Chromecast, Apple TV, iPhone, and an iPad. And you're going to go to your login. So my login is my Team Beachbody email, katecraftyfitness@gmail.com. It's the password I used when I signed up. I'm going to log in. Here we go. All right. These are all of the workout programs. So it is up to you and your coach to determine which program you are going to start with first. Now, if you are one of my challengers and clients, you have a few options normally. Normally, I'm going to start you right here with this baby. This is Country Heat. I am a huge fan of Country Heat. Okay, what you need to go to first, this is where all of the workouts are, but what you need to go to first is this program materials. Okay, we have a quick start guide, we have a calendar, we have a deluxe calendar, we have tally sheets, we have an eating plan, we have an FAQ, frequently asked questions, and we even have it in other languages. So all of that stuff. So if you're French, if you speak French or if you speak Spanish, we've got you covered. All right, now, the number one thing I think that you need to really be focused on, because the eating plan is the 21-day fix. Flat out, it is. It's got different recipes in it, so you can open it up and find different recipes and different meal plans and things like that. But this calendar is your number one resource, okay? A lot of people take pictures of it with their phone, like they access this through the app on your iPhone or your iPad, and they save this to their phone or their iPad, and then they use like Snapchat or an editing tool to say day 1 done, day 2 done, day 3 done, day 4 done. Use this calendar to keep you on track with your workouts. Now, if you'll notice, day 1 and day 2 are the exact same. That's because they want you to make progress. Day 3 and day 4 are the exact same. And then they repeat 1 and 2, workouts 1 and 2, and give you a rest day. There is a science behind this calendar. Don't take this calendar and say, oh, I am just going to go through the workout list as it is. Don't say I'm just going to go all the way down and then repeat for 30 days. That's not how you're going to get better at this program. Follow the workout calendars, follow the meal plans. That's what they're there for. All right, so what else is available in the on-demand system? All right, so another thing that's probably overlooked a lot in this is Fixate. Fixate is a cooking show, and it was created by Autumn Calabrese, who is the creator of the container system of those red, yellow, orange, purple, blue, red containers, okay? So she has recipes and videos. This one is 8 minutes long. This one is 5 minutes long. This one is 7 minutes long. Short little recipes and video clips for you to get portion controlled recipes, and she'll tell you what the container count is, and she'll tell you how to measure it out, and she'll tell you how to prep it. You know, meal prep so you're prepped, 5 days of prep. That is probably a great episode for you to watch right here at the beginning. Does that make sense? I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. So we have gone over how to access where the meal plan is in the Fight the Funk group. I am going to do one more thing in this Fight the Funk group that you need to know. So I've got recipes in this file section. I've got all of the Excel spreadsheets that I send. Let's see what else. I think I've got a great little grocery list that I want to find. We've got vegetarian recipes right here. This is a good one, 21 Day Fix veg recipes. That's great. Grocery list, meal plan 2. Nope, that's not what I want. Maybe it's in the photos. Go with photos, definitely. All right, we got albums. 21 Day Fix resources. This is what I'm looking for. All right, here is your food list. If you don't know what to buy, you're able to buy everything on this list. Save this to your phone, and then when you're at the grocery store and thinking about things that need to be put into your cart and things that don't need to be put into your cart, you can refer to this food list. All right, what you are about ready to undergo is significant. It is probably vital to your health. It is probably vital to your mental state for you to realize two things. One, perfection is not the goal. Perfection is not the goal. And two, your coach, me, or your coach that is, added you to this group, they want you to succeed. And they have been in your shoes. I remember the day I got my Shakeology. I remember the day I got my 21 Day Fix. I was so nervous that I was going to mess it up. I didn't even want to start. I had my pen and my paper, and I was making my grocery list, and I felt just like I had no idea what I was doing, but I did. I just did it. I didn't know what I was doing, but I just did. I took action, and I took action, and I took action. And a lot of the times I ate the same thing, and I ate the same thing, and I ate the same thing. And still to this day, I eat the same things because vegetables are vegetables. Fruits are fruits. Protein, lean protein is lean protein. There are better things on this planet that we are supposed to put in our bodies. There are worse things that do taste better, but honestly, once you stick with a clean diet for 21, 30, 40, 50, doing those, like sticking with it, being consistent with it, your taste buds are going to change. When I first started drinking my Shakeology, I did not like it. My taste buds were like, it's not sweet enough. There's no artificial sweeteners in it. There's no artificial flavorings in it. My body did not like it. It did not want it. I had to really push through and just say, stick with it for 3 weeks. If I don't like it in 3 weeks, I'm going to send it back and get my money back. After about 10 days, my body was like craving Shakeology. It was like, it's still one of my favorite meals of the day. So what I want to encourage you guys to do is be okay with failure. And more importantly than you being okay with it, I want you to be able to share it with your coach and share it with our group. And if that terrifies you, then great. Freaking awesome that you're terrified. Guess what? Growth does not come while you're in your comfort zone. Growth only comes outside of your comfort zone. And you did not buy Shakeology. You did not buy access to all of our workouts. You did not buy these portion control containers because you are happy where you are. You bought them. You invested in you because you want to make a change. That change is going to be painful. That change is going to be very difficult. That change is going to, it might put some other people off. Your kids might not like it that you're not buying as many Oreos. Your husband might not like it that you're not cooking the cheesy and fatty things that you used to and fried things that you used to. They might not be super supportive, but we have an entire group of people that want to see you succeed and that have been in your shoes and that have made sacrifices to then make their own life better. And it's a great place to ask questions. There's a judgment-free zone. So I encourage you, I demand you. I'm the boss, right? I demand that you be active in this group and share your journey, because yes, it will help you. And that is your number one priority. Your journey is your number one priority. But you sharing your journey is going to inspire others. And if you really, truly want to stick with this, that is going to be one of the things that just fills your heart, is when somebody messages you or comments on your photo that you are an inspiration. And it will happen. You have to be consistent. You have to push through even when you don't want to, but it will happen, and it will make you feel like $1,000,000. So that is where you start. You start with the food. The nutrition is 80% of your results. The second part is you go to your All Access Pass, you look at the program that you're going to start with that you and your coach talked about, and you access your calendar. And then you figure out when you're going to work out. Ooh, when are you going to work out? You got two options, right? Before work or after work, unless you're one of those lucky people that have a gym at work and you can take your Beachbody on demand and do your thing. My suggestion, before work. You have no idea what the day is going to bring after you leave your door. After you walk out of the house, after you leave your garage, excuse me, you have no idea what's gonna just explode onto your day. I get messages all the time from people and start their day with the best intentions of getting their workout in, and then literally they have no time to do it. And it's a legitimate, like, they have legitimate reasons. But if they would have gotten up 30, 40, 50 minutes earlier in their day, they would have had all that crap happen to them, but they still would have got their workout in. They still would have been able to use their investment wisely that day, instead of feel like, oh, I can't do it. I can't. And like, they literally feel like they can't. But the mornings, nothing's going to happen. Besides, your kids are going to still be asleep. Your husband's probably still going to be asleep. You're going to be up, and you're going to have that me time that you're probably going to crave as you get deeper and deeper and deeper into this journey. My workouts are definitely like therapy, except a hell of a lot cheaper. So that's where I want you to start. Number one, food. Look at the meal plan or nutrition guide. Read it top to bottom. Make your meal plan. I've provided you one with the Excel spreadsheet that I sent you. I showed you where others are in that file section. You can create your own. You can call me and say, hey, I hate what you've done. I want to get started, but I want to do it my way, and we'll collaborate. You've got a ton of resources. Second, start your program. Pick a start date. Share that start date with either the group or your coach. I say both. I say both. You know, if you're like really concerned about using the group, start early. What's the worst thing that's going to happen? You're going to get used to it faster? Seems like a pretty good thing. Eat that frog. Whatever you don't want to do the most, do it first. Okay, so we got our meal plan, we got our we got recipes in there, we've got our workouts, we've got posting in the group, and we got making our Shakeology. You're ready to go. You are ready to go. So I hope that this has helped you. We got to learn a little bit about me. I am super supportive, but I don't like the excuses. We all have them. I got them, but we got to find a way. And where there's a will, and you have it because you invested in yourself, then we can find a way. Communication is key. Consistency is key. And don't skip out on your Shakeology. You invested in it. Drink it for breakfast, drink it for lunch, drink it for dinner. I don't care. Fit it in. You got 24 hours every day. Fit it in. It's a red container, and you can add as many greens, purples, whatever you want to it to make it taste great. And it literally helps you stay in that mindset of not cheating, not binging, sticking with your meal plan. All right. Peace out, guys. I'll see you later.